All right, let's watch this.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day. So if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe. Ring.
Not a bad intro, honestly.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
And right into Jumpstart. Yeah, we could probably do something like that again. I'll have to ask Oliver and see what he thinks. Oh, hey everybody! Didn't see you guys there. I was just watching Freebeat Live in Over My Head, which was the very first live stream concert that we ever did here on the channel. You know, it's hard to believe that this was almost a year ago, July 31st, 2020. And looking around here, we really thought we had a killer setup. You know, the idea was to kind of bring a rock concert vibe to everybody at home, since we were really in lockdown or in July of last year. But, you know, I think we did okay for what we had. We had 4 little par lights and, yeah, this terrible streaming computer. I think we did all right. But let me tell you what, I think we can do better. So today, I am very, very proud to announce Freebeat Live 1 year later. It's going to be exactly 1 year after this concert. So July 31st. Now on the flyer here, you might notice that there are 2 showtimes. One at 11 a.m. Pacific time and one at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 hours apart. And no, that is not a typo. We did that intentionally. There will be 2 different showtimes. For once, we want to ensure that anyone, no matter where they are on our planet, can watch this show. So we've got 2 showtimes, one at 11 a.m. Pacific and one at 7 p.m. Pacific. So maybe you can make it to both. That would be awesome. But our main goal here is to make sure that everybody can at least see one show live. Now, since this is going to be the 1 year anniversary of the first ever show we did on the channel, which was me playing my OPZ album In Over My Head from start to back, that is going to be a major focus of this show once again. We are going to try to recreate this performance in the first act of the show, but one-up it as best we can. So we've got a lot more lights, we've got a lot better audio, and if you've seen any of the most recent shows, then you know that we'll also have some funny little sketches in there and a little bit of a comedic element for you guys to enjoy as well. We're really doing everything we can to up the production value this time. Even from the last show, from Clash of Fools, we want this to be a professional, fun, exciting experience for everybody, us included in that. Now, the part that you guys probably want to hear about, we will once again be doing a user submission contest. For past shows, I've provided you all with a sample to use to make a track and then submit it, and that track is then played before the show in a sort of pre-roll segment that we've been doing to kind of warm everybody up. So for more on the user submissions contest, let's throw it over to Outside Freebeat. Thanks, Studio Freebeat. So if you would like to have your track featured during Freebeat Live 1 year later, here are the entry rules. In just a few minutes, I'll be providing you with a sample. Using that sample and whatever other gear you want to, you need to make a track that is no longer than 3 minutes long. You then need to email that track to freebeatsubmissions@gmail.com. This is the only way to enter. You have to email your track to freebeatsubmissions@gmail.com. I will link that in the video description. In your submission email, we're going to require that you tell us how you used the sample. We had a few instances in shows past where we couldn't quite tell how the sample was used. So in the email, when you submit your track, please just let us know how you used the sample. We will be grading your entries based on 3 categories. Each category has a score of 1 to 10 with a total of 30 total points. The 3 categories are use of sample, structure/composition, and general effect. Use of sample is pretty obvious. How creative can you get with the sample? How cool can you make it sound? And what unique ways can you insert it into your song? Structure and composition is also, I feel, pretty self-explanatory. Your song needs to make sense kind of from a listening, point of view. Just has to be a nice, solid song. General effect is more overall vibe of the piece of music, as well as all the little details that we know and love that make up electronic music. Now, in shows past, we've had some people submit videos along with their tracks and some people not. I will say this, video production is completely optional. it can help your score in the general effect category, but not having a video will not cost you any points in the general effect category, if that makes sense. So if you submit video, there's a chance it'll help your score, but if you don't submit video, it is not going to hurt your score. A few more general rules: no profanity, nothing vulgar, and obviously no copyrighted content. Aside from that, you're pretty much free to do whatever you would like. So to summarize, you're going to take the sample that I'm about to play for you. You are going to use that in a 3-minute track that you will create. You will then submit that track to freebeatsubmissions@gmail.com. I will send you a confirmation email once that is received. Your track can't have profanity, anything vulgar, and of course no copyrighted content. You don't have to produce a video with your track. If you do, it can help your overall score, but it will never hurt your score if you don't have video. Speaking of your score, that is made up of 3 categories, each scored on a scale of 1 to 10. Use of sample, structure/composition, and general effect. We're once again going to be accepting 5 winners. I think that was a really good number, and it seemed to really flow with the rest of the show last time. So once again, 5 winners. The contest opens today, so if you really can work that fast, go for it. The contest ends on July 10th, which is a Saturday, which is 3 weeks exactly before the show date. So there you guys have it. There's the details of the contest. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them down below. Hey, thanks Outdoor Freebeat. So here's the sample you guys are going to use in your tracks.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day. So if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe.
Ring.
Ring.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
That's right, you guys are going to be using the intro from the first ever show. I think it's a hilarious sample. There's a lot in there to choose from. I'm sure you guys are going to be able to get very creative with it, and I can't wait to see what you can come up with. So there you guys have it. There's the official announcement for Freebeat Live 1 year later. Again, that's Saturday, July 31st at 11 a.m. Pacific time, and then again at 7 p.m. Pacific time. 2 shows, 8 hours apart. If you can make it to both of the shows, that would be awesome, but I really hope to see some new faces at least one of the shows this time, since we are trying to make this a little more accessible for people who have not been able to see one of these live before. I really hope you consider submitting a track. You've got your sample and the contest is open now, so go for it. I think the sample is pretty open-ended, and I know there are some absolute geniuses on the channel here that subscribe and follow along, so I'm really excited to see what you can come up with. I hope you're excited for the show. If you are, be sure to leave a like on this one. If not, you can always leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you so very much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.